As a quantum particle physicist, this wildfire thing, go look at cell phone radiation and then go look at radiation and effects on wildfire. Just take a second.
Think about it. We just bombed Iran fiercely 2 days ago. And we've been for weeks now. You don't think, where do you think that stuff goes? It stays in the Earth's atmosphere. They lead it towards Canada. The only reason they're telling you lies is if they tell you the truth, they're gonna cause a severe panic around the world, you know? Imagine how people would act if they found out that they're breathing radiation. I mean, think about it for a moment.
Did you know that wildfires in nuclear disaster zones can unleash radioactive contamination all over again? In Chernobyl and Fukushima, decades after the initial catastrophes, wildfires have swept through forests still tainted by fallout. When these radioactive forests burn, dangerous isotopes like cesium-137 and strontium-90 are released back into the air, hitching a ride on smoke particles that can travel for hundreds of miles. In 2020, wildfires in the Chernobyl exclusion zone tripled the radioactivity in the air of nearby Kyiv, raising alarms among scientists and residents. In Fukushima, similar fires have threatened to undo years of painstaking cleanup efforts and expose new areas to contamination. What makes this even scarier is that radioactive ash settles on new areas, potentially contaminating food, water, and air far from the original disaster sites. These fires don't just destroy trees, they reignite invisible threats, reminding us that the legacy of nuclear disasters can return unexpectedly, carried by the wind and flames, posing risks long after the initial event.
Something really strange is happening in Canada right now as wildfires burn across the country. Look at this insane footage from inside a train in Northern Ontario. Remote First Nations communities were seen evacuating by boat in apocalyptic conditions. Toronto officially had the worst air quality in the world for any major city due to the wildfire smoke. But take a look at this data from the federal government. The peak year for wildfires in Canada was 1989, with 12,000 fires burning approximately 7.5 million hectares of land. The peak year for area burned, however, was 2023, with only 6.8 thousand recorded wildfires burning a staggering 17.6 million hectares. So think about that. 6.8 thousand wildfires in 2023 burned 17.6 million hectares, while in 1989, 12,000 wildfires burned 7.5 million hectares. Before 2023, area burned never exceeded total number of wildfires on this graph dating back to at least 1970. That has now happened twice in the last 3 recorded years. So why is this happening? Why is the number of Canadian wildfires actually decreasing from the peak, but the area burned is rapidly increasing and causing such severe damage to communities, wildlife, and health? This trend does not make any sense at all. You would think that as time moves on and technology improves, forest management techniques would also improve. But that seems to be the opposite case now in Canada. My thoughts and prayers go out to the victims of these wildfires, and my sincere gratitude to the first responders and firefighters who have answered the call to protect our communities. Thank you.